hey, Coon Prairie Ramblers, yeah, one more time.
One more time, well, a couple more times.
Is this number 3?
This is number 3. We already did number 1.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
We did number 1, then we did number 2. Now let's see if we can do number 3.
Yeah, we're coming live from the last chapter.
Semi-live.
Oh, wow, recorded from the last chapter coffee shop under the auspices of KC and the Moonshine Gang.
I am the major sponsor.
Yeah.
Ooh, he is the man.
And you're going to bring us the next topic.
The next topic is
Survey
going to
says?
be
Survey says.
telemarketers / phone solicitors.
Oh, how we love them, don't we?
Yeah.
How we love them.
How do you handle them?
What do they?
Or do you handle them?
Oh, I'll tell you how I handle them.
I'd like to handle them. Be my hands around their throat.
Yeah.
You know what it gets me is now, with the way they have telephones, they can clone a number.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do a lot now is I'll look and see a number coming through, and it's a 941 or a 863.
That's what
Right.
gets me. Is when
And
it's
it
a
looks
local
like
one.
it looks like a local number.
Yeah.
I say, well, maybe that's
It must be a
my family trying to get it broke down there in somebody's house and they're trying to call me.
Yeah.
I'll answer it. Hello, how's your day going? Hi, this is JoJo from somewhere, and well,
What's worse than that now? Your name. They'll borrow your name sometimes. My name appeared on Cavis's wife Leslie's phone. It said Luke Wilson, showed my number.
Really?
And when he answered it was somebody else. And I got one of those at the house a while back. I forget who it was, but it's somebody I knew. I picked it up and it was a solicitor.
well, it's a
I don't know how they're
thing-
doing that.
It's a good thing they're picking names that you might answer.
Yeah.
There's some of them you
Some
say,
we don't.
"Oh, let's let that go.
I heard that, so it's a crapshoot for them.
Well, being that my first name is Forrest, but I never go by Forrest. Whenever they say hello, Forrest, I'm thinking, oh,
Click.
that's a yeah.
That's my wife.
Now,
Her first name's
do you ever
Cheryl.
play along with them?
They ask for Cheryl. I say, oh, play along with them? No.
No.
I used to.
Yeah.
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
I used to.
I have said hello, and then hold on a minute, and just put the phone down.
Walk away.
Yeah, 10 minutes later, come back. You still there?
I'll teach them.
Yeah. Well, or nowadays you don't get to talk to nobody. You just hear a recording. Well, if you pick up the phone, you say hello.
And there's a
then
pause.
That causes, or there's a pause, but that causes the recording to go. Then you hear. But if you pick it up and don't say anything,
You won't hear anything.
there'll just be silence.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and I have heard that you should never say yes, because they will use that
Whoa.
to say, "Oh, he told me yes,"
Yeah.
and they'll use it to
Wow.
and because a lot of times if you'll notice on a lot of those things, can you hear me okay?
Ah.
And you say yes, and then all of a sudden they
They've got your yes.
So
Yeah.
you should always
Now when
avoid saying yes.
you get a live person,
That's
what
rare.
they'll open up and they'll just talk.
Rattle off a
And
spiel.
you got to jump in there. You got to break it. Wait, no. Hey, catch you later.
And you hang up while they're talking.
Well,
They
have you
try to
ever-
get it all out in one breath.
Have you ever got a dead one?
A dead one, I hope not.
Huh? A what?
Dead person.
Oh, you made the remark that
Oh.
when you get a live person,
Oh.
you set yourself
Have you
up
ever
for
got a
that.
dead one?
As opposed to a
Casey.
recorded, an automated
Oh.
voice. Very funny.
All
But
right.
Oh, cool. Like we're not live right
But-
now.
Yeah.
the sad part about it maybe is the fact that somebody trying to earn a living doing that and having to pay their bills and feed their family,
Well, they're
and
not.
they can't get a better job maybe.
Yeah. And that's
So-
A lot of time now, though, it's just pure junk, bunk, and
yeah.
Well, it is.
scams, and
They're trying anything.
But it's I keep thinking that, there's that was some poor girl and she just barely got to work in her old jalopy and she got babies crying at home
And she got people on the phone screaming at her and slamming the phone down
got
her ear.
another baby on the way.
yeah.
And one
You ever
oh,
try to
no
get
way.
in a conversation with one to just get them off the subject?
How are you doing today? Like that?
Yeah. Hey, where are you
How
living
you
at? Where are you
doing?
at? Oh, you're in Dallas?
How's the weather out there?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else you can do that'll really throw them off. Say, and what is your name, please? And they'll say something like, Jim, and you say,
Yeah.
okay, Jim, what's your last name? And they'll take them a while.
Yeah.
And then you'll say, and what company are you with?
Yeah.
And how can I get a hold of you if I need to get back with you?
Yeah.
What's your physical address?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your mailing address?
Yeah. What's your
And just
birthday?
start running them through that stuff, and they eventually you hear, Click.
Now here's,
Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, how did you get my number?
here's what you tell me. You go, and what are you wearing today?
Yeah.
Click.
Oh.
Hello, this is Peggy.
Hello, this
Yeah.
is Peggy.
Now the IRS called me.
Oh, that'll teach you.
The real IRS or the bad or the fake IRS?
Well, you tell me.
They don't call. They don't call people.
call you.
IRS ain't
They don't
supposed to
call.
I got
Uh-uh.
news for you, and I know this.
Yeah.
They'll show up at your door.
Yeah.
I heard that. They like their personal appearances. But, much
But I
better.
did get a call from someone, and they said they are IRS, and man, they tried to put the fear of God in me.
So guess what? I'm a
They said,
CIA.
You are in big trouble now. You are in big trouble, and you call this number or something like that.
By midnight tonight.
Well, you know what it gets me is these people that fall. I mean, I'm not trying to put them down or anything. Common sense would tell you the IRS or the Sheriff's Department or anybody else is not going to ask you to send them Walmart debit cards.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what they do a lot of times. So, well, we'll need you to go to Walmart and get $300, $500
So they
gift
called
cards.
you too?
No, I heard that's what they do.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking,
They'll try
yeah,
anything.
right, I'm going to.
The sad
And you know,
part-
a lot of times now they call and say, "Hi, this Mel? Yeah, well, you know, this is your grandson, and
That's
I'm,
right.
I'm in jail,
I'm
and
in jail.
I can't get out." And they say, "Well, you don't sound right." And they say, "Well, I've been talking all day long to these people."
That's right. They prey on grandmothers and grandfathers.
Yeah,
Have you ever felt sorry for hanging up on one of them?
negatory.
Yeah. What about when the
so.
police benevolence call you and they got
No.
these great big
No.
needs? And,
No, I turn them down every
But you know
time.
that when they call you,
Yeah.
anybody, they're not really the police benevolent society, or they're not part of the.
That's not a
they're-
trooper on the other end of the line
No,
asking for donations.
it's professional solicitors,
Yeah.
and they get like 60-70% of the money they
Those
raise
dogs.
goes back to them. you know.
no, man.
That's-
Forget that noise.
And then
I was
you,
just robbed by the police on the telephone.
you can ask them what percentage of money goes actually to the organization they're raising money for.
And they have to-
They're supposed to tell you.
Wow.
And if you want to, you can ask them to send you a breakdown to the mail.
I've done that before.
But then you have to give them your mailing address.
Well, you give them your neighbor's mailing address. You look at the mailbox across the street and
So-
give them that number.
Well, if you start getting letters from PBA,
That's right. Support PBS and everything else.
Okay, I got a question.
Oh.
When did telephone soliciting begin?
1974.
Yeah.
It was in the summer.
I think, it
No,
was
I
on, I think it was on a Tuesday, if I remember right.
Oh, by the way, you people out on Radio Land, you hear this little knock, knock, knock on the radio? That's KC.
What?
Hammering down.
He's quite the hammer knocker,
Yeah.
trust me.
What am I doing?
I was alert. Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can edit it out. See, there.
I'll leave it in there. I don't hear
Okay.
that. That's not
That's what they call ambient noises.
Okay.
I don't know who came up with that.
So, sometime
initially.
after Graham Bell invented the telephone.
Well, he had to invent a second telephone so he could call somebody. He only had
Wait
one
a
phone.
minute.
And
Wait
he
a
gave them a number, and then somebody started it.
When they had Morse code and you go dee 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 dee, did they have solicitors?
Yeah.
Yeah. And before that was smoke signals.
Oh.
What's he saying? Oh, don't pay attention to that. That's just a commercial over
That's
there
the
floating
police
around here.
benevolence.
He's
Center.
wanting you
That's
to
right.
come buy some Navajo blankets.
That's right. All the way from Japan.
Yeah. Well, what was before smoke signals? Anything?
Yeah, hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics.
Whoa. I want to.
Carrier pigeons.
Yeah. So when the paleontologists are reading the hieroglyphics, do they ever find any commercials in there?
They might.
You know, I had a friend that crossed a carrier pigeon with a woodpecker.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
He'd not
okay.
only deliver the message, he'd knock on your door.
That's a good one
Oh,
right there.
man.
That's the best one I heard in a long time. Son.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, here we are down to less than 30 seconds again already. Time is flying by, neighbors. So we're going to have to get on out of here and come back with an F-bomb for you.
Uh-oh.
But we appreciate y'all's patience.
I don't know if we can take a nip
Putting up
bomb
with
with
it.
all this wind we've been
Whoa.
having.
I heard that.
All
We'll
right.
come up with something. Anyway, we'll be back directly, so sit tight.